Now to New Mexico and the latest on the urgent hunt for a retired Air Force general who vanished nearly 3 weeks ago. The FBI is now helping local authorities in the search for William Neal McCasland. Investigators say the 68-year-old former general had some sort of brain fog before he disappeared, but they stress that he was not cognitively impaired.
There's no indication, and we are not putting forward, that Mr. McCasland was disoriented, confused. Arguably, he would still be the most intelligent person in the room that any of us would be in. Highly intelligent, highly capable, but that information was given to us early on, and out of an abundance of caution, we escalated to a silver alert.
Now, before retiring, General McCasland oversaw a highly classified program linked to UFO research. And many are wondering if that secretive work past and researching UFOs could have made him a target somehow. Even if you're a UFO skeptic, it's hard not to be curious about another strange aspect of this case. A former colleague of General McCasland's, who also disappeared, also under strange circumstances last summer. Is it all a coincidence? Let's go to Alex Caprariello, live in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Alex, what are you hearing about not one, but two disappearances?
Yeah, very strange, Elizabeth. We've been spending the day digging into this missing persons case of Monica Reza. She vanished off the face of the earth about 9 months ago, last seen hiking in the Los Angeles forest with a companion. By all accounts, everything seemed normal that day. She was about 30 feet behind that person she was hiking with, smiling and waving. He turned around. Next thing you know, she was just completely gone. Rescue teams spent days looking for her, but actually never recovered her body. But what's so interesting about this story, Elizabeth, is that she is essentially connected with General McCasland right here in New Mexico. She's an aerospace engineer, and she developed a special metal that was used in rockets. It was a project that the U.S. government funded and something that was overseen by the general. And now, all within less than 1 year, both of them have essentially vanished off the face of the earth. We don't know whether or not these missing persons cases are connected at this point, but I did tip off the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Department about it, asked if this was a lead that they were investigating, and we're still waiting to hear back. But here's what we do know, that critical timeline for the disappearance of the general. At the end of February, he was last seen chatting with a repairman inside of his house. His wife left for a doctor's appointment at around 11 o'clock in the morning, and then by noon, he was completely gone. His wife reporting him missing after that. So obviously, this is an ongoing story with search and rescue efforts still happening here on the mountains. We're going to continue to cover it for you. Elizabeth?
All right, Alex Caprariello, live in Albuquerque. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.